Andrew, Pat, they have that second question. What happens if they win this? So if there's a vote of no confidence, the Labour Party and the other parties have already said they want to back Labour on this. What happens then?
If Labour win it,
put it through and win it.
So what happens is if it's an unambiguous one under the Fixed Term Parliaments Act, so it has to be worded in a particular way, this House has no confidence in Her Majesty government. If they do it that way, it triggers a 14-day clock. We keep talking about these clocks.
Another clock, excellent.
Another one. And that's 14 calendar days. So that takes us, if it happens, if the vote happened immediately, it takes us into the Christmas break, which is very awkward for all concerned. And during that 14 days, a government, possibly the current government, possibly a newly formed one under a different Prime Minister.
So presumably the Queen's involved somewhere along the line.
The Queen is involved somewhere. If that vote of no confidence was lost by the government and Theresa May said, well, I can't then stay on as Prime Minister, I say that whoever, another Conservative MP, should be the Prime Minister now and should have this opportunity to form a government, to get further agreements with the DUP, with others, to try and shore up support. They then have to win another vote of confidence within that 14-day period. Otherwise, we go automatically to a general election.
Right.
So this is what we were talking about earlier, this vote of no confidence that could start 14-day process and could then lead to a general election. The other option, obviously, is what Theresa May did last year, where she said, I'm going to put down a motion for a general election, and that involves 2/3 of the entire House to vote for it. So those are the only two options of how you get to an early general election. And Labour, the only way they can instigate it is through the vote of no confidence. So unless other parties also, including either some Conservatives or the DUP, want to vote the government down using the vote of no confidence, but they have to do it twice. That's one way of doing it. The other option, though, involves the government deciding that they want a general election.